Excuse me, Edward, is that you?
Oh, Jamie, is that you, mate?
Yeah,
Edward, nice to meet you.
Oh, you too, mate, you too.
No worries. How you been? Did you get here all right? Everything's going well?
Yeah, mate,
That's the way. Did you park okay? The Miranda, my receptionist, was here and she came in and she was asking for you to give you the valid ticket so you could just get free parking.
Does she have my ticket?
Yeah, we'll sort it out later. Everything's fine.
Oh yeah, thanks.
No worries.
Thank you.
You hungry? Want a drink? We just had a conference. We just got pie sitting over there.
No,
Everything's fine.
I haven't got much of an appetite at the moment.
Oh, that's all right. Same here. I'm always stressed. Everyone's stressed these days.
Yeah.
What can you say?
Yeah.
What can you say? So, mum's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, mum's alright. Yeah.
You coping well with yourself. Uni's going well.
Yeah.
Getting back on your feet. Pushing through it. That's the way.
Yeah.
Good to hear that, James. Good to hear that.
Yeah. Thank you.
No worries. So, in regards to this situation, have you spoken to your mum about it?
Oh, mate, it'd be a bit hard not to speak to my mum about it.
Yeah,
really.
I understand. That last time I was there for the consultation with your mum, I saw your girlfriend Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah, is she going well?
Oh, mate, she's alright.
Okay, and
yeah,
no worries. That's fine. Now, just before we get started, Jamie, I'd just like to talk about the code of confidentiality that we have, and the code of confidentiality is whereby, under the rule of 9.2, which is just a rule for solicitors in New South Wales, is that whatever we talk about within this consultation between you and me, it stays between you and me. So you can talk about anything you like, any relevant facts towards this matter, anything that it is, it stays between you and me. And if it does have to go to the worst, the next stage, or the worst scenario, and we do need extra legal practitioners and barristers and whatnot involved, then I will consult you first and see whether you understand that and you would like that. Does that sound good?
Yeah, well, that's really surprising. So you guys give complete privacy then?
Yep.
You guys will keep a secret even if it's like breaking the law in a way.
That's what lawyers do. So I'm here to help. So just to get back to what happened 3 weeks ago, I heard you tell me a bit about it if you like.
Mate. Well, the big festival that was on the 1st of April. Yeah.
Yeah, Byron Bay.
Yeah, the Byron Bay one.
Yeah,
well, I was there with my mates, with Sarah and my girlfriend. We're having a good time celebrating because it's her last year of uni and there's a couple of the other last.
She's doing law, is that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's good.
And we're having a good time, really.
Oh, as you do. I used to be young once.
Yeah.
So it's all good. Yeah.
And that's when the drug dogs started coming through, and mate, it was probably quite a humorous situation for someone who wasn't worried at all, because I didn't have any drugs on me, mate. And then they started walking through, and they picked up a couple of the people, and then they got to us, and the dogs instantly ran over to my jacket, which was just laying on the ground. And I joked with Sarah about the
people there coming in with, some people with drugs. I remember you were telling me the other day you were having a joke around some people with drugs, or...
Yeah, well, no, sorry, I just had a mind blank. You know when you're talking and everything just hits at once.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, so
good.
I was having a joke with Sarah about the people getting pulled up, being like, haha, like that'd never be us.
Yeah.
And well, mate,
we've all done that. Yeah.
Turns out it was me, really.
If you didn't have any intention for the illicit substance in your pocket, James, that's all I really care about. We got to figure out that distinction. So,
well, mate, when we come across that, you did say before that there's complete confidentiality.
Of course I did, and that's I can pull out the document if you like. I can show you.
I trust you.
Are you sure? Yeah. Done.
There were actually Sarah's drugs that were in my pocket, and she dumped them in there. Without telling me. And she told me later on, after I'd gone down to the police station, they finally let me go. That's when she came out to me. but man, I still want to plead guilty, right?
I see.
You know, like she's got those a lot of big things coming on in her life at the moment, and I don't want her to lose that.
Oh, like that internship with.
Yeah.
I see. She's got an internship with Macquarie Bank coming up, and I get it. So, just based on the facts upon what you've said, you'd like to plead guilty.
Yes, yeah, I'd like to plead guilty, mate. And I've spoken to her parents about it. They think it's a good idea.
Because the police have already given out a court attendance notice.
Yeah, mate. Well, see, when they pulled me out, when the police took me in, they were it's a bit funny, mate.
That's all right. That's fine.
They rightly didn't believe me, because I did have the drugs, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
And they just kept telling me to be honest, and that like it'd be better if I cooperated, and like they even threatened to put me in overnight for not cooperating.
So they threatened to keep you in overnight. Is that correct?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, going
to write this down if you don't mind. As I said, it's confidential.
Yeah. They were telling me like if I don't cooperate, then they won't be able to file papers and everything like that. Turned out to be a bit of an empty threat, really, because like they did end up letting me go.
I understand. Well, Jamie, look, say no more in regards to the stress that you're experiencing right now. I understand the situation you're in, and our firm and our junior solicitors and the relevant employees that we have here are going to do everything that you can, and I understand that what you've told me is confidential. However, the outside situational things that have to occur in order to make sure that you... are you sure you want to plead guilty towards this case?
Mate, you know, I love her. I can't.
I understand, and I get the whole parent situation too. So, what's going to happen is there is a possible solution out of this. There's a relevant piece of legislation we can get you off without a criminal record, because that's what we need to get to. And rest assured, Jamie, is that regards to the legal cost of this, we will go out of our way in order to produce the best outcome for you at the most efficient cost that's required. And if that does mean that I have to do some overtime work, then that's fine, because I understand the situation you're in, and we don't have fixed costs, because some work is a bit more than others. However, the costs in place, they're variable based on the work that's given. However, we will have other means of working around costs for you, because we have junior solicitors and we have different, levels of employees here that have different qualifications, various qualifications. So that's what I mean by that. So don't worry about the costs, and I understand your mum mentioned that the costs are fine and they can afford it and everything. However, we have to act in an ethical manner, and I'm not just saying that because it's because of the rules. Well, it is, but apart from that, I love going above and beyond my clients. So I hope that's okay with you.
Oh, mate, I appreciate that. Thank you. You're really relieving me a fair bit there, mate.
Is there anything else you'd like to mention quickly?
Oh, mate, I don't really think so. It's been a bit hard, but I'm pretty sure that's all I've got to say at the moment. It might be. Oh, mate, I'm just trying to think. You know when everything's...
That's all right. I understand the stress. Mate, you sure you want me to get you some water? It's...
Oh, mate, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's all right. Thank you. I appreciate that anyway. Look, I think I've told you everything that's relevant. Like, maybe later on down the track, some more stuff will become... We'll all remember it or something like that. But for now, I think that's it.
Is it? No worries, Jamie. Look, I hope everything's going okay, and we'll work on this. We're going to make sure you get the best possible outcome. Okay?
Yeah, all right. Thanks, mate. Well, thank you for that. Am I right to go?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. Sorry, I don't really know how this...
No, that's fine. I'll
work,
get the door for you. All good.
Oh, thank you.